Hi again, it's Denise here from the Springboard Project, and I'd like to do a lovely activity with you this week. It's going to be a salt jar activity, and the salt jar activity is a really nice thing to do, especially around memories. So memories of, I suppose, things that you liked to do, and maybe memories of people that you miss. So I suppose just how we would start is we would get the child or adolescent, or even yourself, just to think of some memories that you have of somebody that you miss, somebody that maybe has passed away, or just even of things that you miss doing. I suppose especially if a child is anxious and really misses their friends and stuff like that. So it's just kind of a positive activity where you can explore what they're missing. And then they're doing something to remember, the nice things or the good things that they enjoy doing. So how we would start, you don't need that much for it, so we just need a little bit of salt. Okay, so we're going to fill a jam jar, so we just need an old jam jar. I've just got, like an empty one just washed out here, and we need enough salt to be able to fill that jar. And then we just need a little bit of chalk, and some sheets of paper. So I'm going to do 4 memories, and I'm going to do them, so I'll have 4 sheets of paper. So how we start is we will empty the salt into the jam jar, which I have done already. So that's going to be my memory jar right there. And then what we'll do is we will get our 4 sheets of paper, and on each sheet of paper we're going to pick a color. So we get our chalk and we'll just do a dot of color on the sheet of paper. Okay, so that would be the color of my memory that will go into my memory jar. Then on the piece of paper you can think of the memory that you want to remember. So I'm going to think of my memory, and it is I miss getting hugs from my mom. So, and I really remember all the times that I did get have those hugs, and how warm they were, and how I miss my mom, and how I miss having a cup of tea with her. So that'll be, my first memory. And then I'm going to think of another memory, and I'll do that for my four different colors. So what I do then is I just pour the salt onto the sheet of paper. So I'm dividing the salt up equally amongst the 4 sheets of paper. So it's around, I would say probably around just around that much, if you can see, between my 4 sheets of paper. So I'll have 4 different memories and 4 different pieces of salt on each paper. And then what I'll do is I'm going to get my chalk. So I have put orange with this memory, and I'm going to get my chalk and I'm just going to rub it into the salt. So what it does is it just changes the color of the salt. So if you can see what I'm doing there, I'm just rubbing it in and I'm changing the color of the salt, and the salt is actually turning orange. And you just do that, and then you might just want to bring it all back into the center again and just rub it in again until I get the salt covering the whole. So I've done it actually already here. So I have some orange salt. I did blue, green and yellow. So once that's done and you've done colored all your salt, your jar will be empty, and you're going to just pour the salt into the jar. So how you do that is maybe just to scoop up so I have my salt in here, and I have it scoop into a scoop, and I'm just pouring that in. And if you can see, I have the lovely orange, and I have a little bit left over here, so I'm just going to get all of it in. So I have my orange salt there at the bottom, and then I'm going to make my next memory and my next color of salt, and I have blue, if you can see that there, and I'm just going to pour the blue in. Oh, and that looks really nice, and that was a lovely memory that I had as well. So now I have 2 different colors. I've done a green one for another memory that I have, if you can see that there, and I'm just pouring that on top. So it's another layer, it's another memory. So now I have these 3 layers like that. And finally, my last memory, I have it done in yellow, and I'm going to put the yellow on top, and that fills my jar up. So that was, you can see right here. So what I have then is just something really beautiful to look at with the different colours and all the really good memories that I have. And I suppose just if you want to, broaden out the activity, what you can do is you can write something special about what you're remembering and put that and decorate the jar with that. I suppose the key is not to shake it, because obviously if you shake it, then all the colours go in and it just becomes one. And then you can keep that, and every time you look at it, you'll get that reminder of all those lovely memories. Thank you.